Today we are going to put it all together. We're going to look at all of the persuasive techniques. We're going to look at audience, target audience, and we are going to look at some current political ads. We have a lot of really rich stuff showing up on social media and on television right now because we are so close to a presidential election. So let's take a look at some of that stuff and how all of these things we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks are used in real life every single day, okay? So the assignment you're going to work on, and I'm going to give you 2 days to work on this. It's called Unpacking Political Ads. And the question overall you're going to ask yourself is, how do these political advertisements use persuasive techniques? So our objectives are, when we are done with this lesson, you will be able to, 1, identify the claims being made in various political ads. 2, identify the target audience for each ad. And 3, explain how each advertisement uses persuasive techniques to sway an audience's opinion. So the activity we are doing has 5 current political advertisements, and for each you are going to identify the following. First, tell me what is the claim being made. Okay, remember, a claim is a statement that the media maker wants you to believe is a fact. So I copied and pasted from this particular website here, okay, this is my source. Instead of having you look at the entire article, I just highlighted some of it here, but if you want to see the whole article, just click. So we have 3 kinds of claims, persuasive claims. 1 is a claim of fact asserting that something is true or not true, okay? McDonald's is delicious, or McDonald's is not delicious, would be a claim in an advertisement. McDonald's would probably be claiming McDonald's is delicious, right? Whereas one of their competitors might claim McDonald's is not delicious. Burger King is more delicious, which would be a lie, by the way, but never mind. That's another story. Okay, claims of value assert that something is good, bad, or more or less desirable. We see a ton of this right now. Donald Trump is good, Joe Biden is bad. Or Joe Biden is good, Donald Trump is bad. Or they're all great, or they're all bad. Okay, a statement of value. Or claims of policy assert that one course of action is superior to another. So you might see them in these ads. There's actually one in particular about the defund the police claim, which, by the way, is a misnomer, okay? And I encourage you to look into what it really means to defund the police, because it doesn't mean that we don't want to pay for the police anymore. It means that policy would redirect some money that is typically used for punishing people into programs that would help, hopefully, prevent crime from happening in the first place, therefore relieving the police of some of their duties. So the defund the police ad is something I encourage you to look even more into, even though we're not talking particularly about that today. So anyway, I bring that up because claims of policy. You know, I mean, Donald Trump's claim might be defunding the police is very bad policy, whereas, you know, another candidate might say we need to defund the police. All right? So remember that you need to be able to identify what is the claim that is being made. What do they want us to believe? Second, you're going to tell me who's the target audience. Who do you think that this particular ad was made for? 3, what does the media maker want the audience to do? They want us to think something, take an action, buy something. What do they want us to do? And 4, which persuasive techniques are being used in this ad? I gave you a list of everything that we've talked about so far, okay? If you cannot remember the details of each of these persuasive techniques, just go ahead and go back to the slideshow from last week. There were 2 slideshows actually, and review the information there, okay? You can always go back and use those things like notes, so to speak, when you're doing your assignments. So here are your 5 ads. The first is from the Get Out the Vote campaign, and this one I could not find a link to the actual video because he actually posted this on his Twitter account. And I was afraid that if I posted for you to watch something on Twitter, that your Chromebooks would not allow you to do it. So you're going to click on this image, and it's going to take you to a Deadline article where they show you the ad right here. Okay, so you're going to scroll down to the middle and go ahead and
Over the past
watch
few
the
months,
ad.
I've learned a thing or two from young people about how to quarantine successfully. You taught me how to make a mean sourdough.
So there you go. That's the first one. So again, what claim? Who's the target audience? What's the media maker want the audience to think or do? What persuasive techniques are being used? It says give a specific example from the ad. So that means if you tell me that you think that he's using plain folks, then you need to tell me specifically what he does that would qualify as being plain folks. Ad number 2 is a Donald Trump ad, specifically a Donald Trump made a campaign ad called Cards. The third one is a Joe Biden campaign ad called Imagine. The fourth one is an ad made by the Lincoln Project called Daughters. Just like in my previous slideshows, if you cannot click on the video and watch it for some reason, if it is blocked, you just need to go down here to the Safe YouTube link and watch it there. And the last one is a Kamala Harris advertisement called Me, Maya, and Mom. And Kamala Harris is the current candidate for vice president with Joe Biden. Okay? So that's your assignment for today. You're going to do the things. You're going to make sure that you click the turn in button. You are only going to click the turn in button if you have actually finished the assignment. And there will be a rubric by which I will be scoring you. So make sure that you look at that rubric before you do the assignment so that you understand what I am expecting from you. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out, and you have until the end of the day Friday to get this accomplished. Have a good one.